And welcome
to BB on Blast.
Australia!
Mega Jump Hats Bumper Edition. Oh, how are we going to do this then? We've got so much
Right,
Big
we've
Brother
got
Australia
too much Big Brother Australia. So how we're going to do it is
Yeah.
last week. Who really gives a shit about that? That's old news.
so much
old
happened.
news. Old news. Doesn't matter. But of course we're going to cover it. You think we're going to let gold like that slip by? No. But we're going to do it in a timely and efficient manner.
In a timed fashion, actually.
Yeah.
So we're going to do this by the clock.
Okay.
Wait, we didn't say who we are.
Oh, I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Gaz, still.
And we are covering I am loving Big Brother Australia, by the way.
Are you?
It's so good.
Yeah, it's really going our way.
And it's not just about Danny anymore for me, although
Isn't it?
he is still, like, obviously the main attraction.
Is
but
it about
there's
Charlotte
a few other
too?
people I like. Which one? Christina is my new girl crush.
Oh, I'm surprised.
Oh, don't you think
She's blossoming.
gorgeous? And she's...
Got confused by my drink.
Is it making a noise?
Yeah, it was sort of like scratchy noise. It was my drink.
Christina is just
Bubbly.
like... I thought she was gorgeous anyway, but I thought she was boring. But then since she went out and come back in, she's like on a mission. I'm loving it.
Don't you think that because of the format of this show, they can like keep people on
on the
ice?
back burner, yeah.
Like Ari didn't really sort of come into full character until like a few weeks in. And I feel like Christina's now like, I don't know, there's like some sort of wall where they've storyboarded everyone's like storylines. It's like, and now the Christina storyline starts.
Yeah. And that's what makes for good TV. If only the other Big Brothers would take a leaf out of Big Brother Australia's
Turn over a new
all the
life.
super fans are just switching off as we speak.
The thing is, there's a lot of hate from certain people, off each shoulder, about this version of Big Brother Australia, and I don't get it because I think it's so good. I think if you suspend your suspend your disbelief. No,
you're caring about it being fair. Suspend that for starters.
Yeah, or your connection to what Big Brother used to be. It is a good TV show outside of it, and part of me even says
it's better.
Well, part of me even thinks if BBUK comes back like this, I'm here for it.
Yeah, I'm here for it in any form.
Even pre-record.
Yeah, I don't care. Just want to hear those dulcet tones again. Crack open your cardboard box and be away.
Speaking of my cardboard box, this week I opened up what I'm calling my Big Brother archive, which is stuff that was stored in the loft of my auntie for years.
He's got so much Big Brother stuff, he keeps them at his aunt's house. Never mind. Our listeners will get it. Mean? It's a Tiny Temper lyric. Oh. He's got so many clothes, he keeps them at his aunt's house.
I didn't know that. Wow, that's deep.
My jokes just go...
So basically, I've opened that up, and I'm like, there's all the old books from Channel 4 years, all the old mugs that I got from going to evictions. Like, I couldn't leave the eviction without buying a mug. From the days I used to sell merch. And it basically goes up to, I'd say, fully Big Brother 7 in there. Like, I did have a BB11 mug too, but I feel like the merch dropped off after BB7. I got the BB8 mug.
No one was interested anymore, except you.
But there's some items in there that, like, some superfans will want to see, and you've suggested I should put them on, do an Instagram, but I don't think that'll get no follows.
No, but, like you put it on Blast.
Might put them on the BB on Blast Twitter.
Oh yeah,
every now and
BB on Blast ain't got an Instagram, has it?
We don't.
Has it?
Should we?
Has it?
Should we? No, it hasn't.
I just don't think we'd have enough content, do you?
I don't know.
Just pictures of us, duck faces.
Well, it'll be us promoting every episode we do, I suppose. But I got in there as well a video about Nasty Nick, which I want us to sort of... Maybe I can get someone to put the video on a DVD and we can watch it.
You can send it off. People do that on the internet.
Oh, yeah. I wonder how much that costs, though. What do you think?
Not much, I don't reckon.
Cheaper to buy an old VHS player on eBay, do you think?
Probably, possibly.
If anyone would like to donate a VHS player to BB on Blast, send us a DM.
Forget about that. If you want to buy Gaz's Big Brother UK collection...
open to offers.
Serious offers. You could literally open a museum with how much stuff he's got.
Hang on, do you remember my Get Rich Quick scheme a few weeks ago, and I had a second big coin that I wasn't willing to give to Super TV or whoever it was?
Yeah.
And I thought, I'll sell that on eBay and make a packet.
Yeah, and you did, didn't you?
Oh, 40 quid or something like that. I thought it was going to make more like 400.
Dream on.
Exactly. Well, that old shit won't be worth anything either.
That will, because that's old. That's like old gold stuff.
Listen, you want Jade Goody's signed autobiography? It's written out to me, but if you're called Gareth. It's perfect. You want the signed BB3 book? You want the signed BB4 book? I got them. Hit me up with the offers.
And the point being, if Gaz, who has all this old tat, that he can come to terms with this new BB Australia format, so can you.
Yeah.
So think on.
Yeah, that was it. That was exactly where we were going with that. Right. We're going to time ourselves talking through these episodes.
Yeah. The first 3 episodes, the other episodes will give the respect.
No, we're going to do it all like that.
Oh, we're going to do it all. Actually, we probably should.
We're not.
If it works well.
My notes are like an essay, so are you going to time the first one?
Okay.
Because I ain't got
how much time
full
are we giving
nose. Can we have 7 minutes on the clock,
7
please?
minutes on the clock. I don't like an uneven number.
Oh, 8 minutes?
Let's do 8. Let's be realistic.
Fucking hell.
It's barely even worth timing it. Ready?
Okay.
Go.
Right, episode 15. It was 2:13 a.m. and there was a wide shot of the bedroom, which I'd never seen before. And I noticed there were leaf designs up there. You don't usually see that. And there was like a lighting rig with these like black sheets hanging down. I was like,
I'm glad we're coming up with the really important information from this episode.
We've been inside the UK Big Brother house.
Yes.
You didn't have rigs of lights hanging down. It was all at least covered up. It felt like more of a TV studio than I'd ever realised.
What about that hole where, thingy peeked over and all that sort of
shit? What? Through the bedroom? Well, that's the old earwigging hole. Christina was putting on lip gloss and perfume, and she was going to wake up Brenton. Do you remember this?
I can sum up this whole scene more quickly. Christina crawled into bed with Brenton. He had a look on his face like he was getting more than he bargained for.
Wasn't that the other way around? Didn't Brenton crawl into her bed?
Oh, fuck knows. Oh, yeah, didn't someone catch him or something?
Charlotte, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Shit. Mary and Esther were sharing half a banana each. Adriana said something. No, Adriana was smothering Dan.
Don't read it out fast because it annoys people.
Dan looked like he didn't want it.
Oh, what was that?
Adriana's bit all over Dan. Do you think there's some budding romance there?
I don't know.
I want them to get it on, don't you?
I kind of think they do like each other, but Dan's probably like all game, all business.
How long have we got left?
Look, don't panic. Just do it in your own. Do it normally, but just cut bits out.
Do you remember Dan teaching Adriana how to use the diary room? He was like, "There's that camera over here. You can do this angle. You can do that."
Like Harry Hill,
like a tutorial. Big Brother said to Dan, "You are special, Danny. You're a very special man." And Big Brother is quite fond of you, I'll say.
No,
any twist, chuck it his way.
I bet you fucking are. What were we saying earlier? Oh no,
What?
I can't go off on a tangent because of the time.
You can't go on. Quick.
What were we saying earlier about how their storyline people in? That's why I thought Dan was getting so much airtime at the start. I thought, oh, he's going to go, he's going to go, he's going to go. This is the night Dan goes every fucking day. He's still there.
Keep getting thrown a new
that
bone,
just
another
shows
bone.
it's all gold from Dan. That's all you need. Don't worry about the others. Although Christina I like now, Ari I like anyway, and who else do I like?
I don't know, we ain't got time for that. Apparently the food was missing. Brennan was trying to add value where he could, i.e. the kitchen. Not entertainment, clearly. BB gathered the housemates in the garden.
Jess said she likes having a glass of red and watching the footy.
This is when they were...
Go home and watch it then.
Teasing them with the food. It was the electric shock suits came out.
Oh,
however...
Classic.
They're called muscle contraction electrodes.
Oh, that's took the fun out of it.
I was going to run an experiment on you today, actually, and attach muscle contraction electrodes to you.
I've had that before, like what is it, slender tone? Yeah, I used to have one of those.
I've got one too.
I think my mum used to have one. It's quite painful. It's like
I thought it was going to give me abs.
Oh, as if it was that easy.
Exercise did that, to be honest.
Just ask that guy who's on BBUK with the fake abs.
Oh, Mr. Paparazzi. I was going to attach them to you, but you've done it before.
Oh, fuck that.
Dan was nervous. He said they're going to zap the shit out of me.
Hold on. I was annoyed that we didn't get to see them having them put on because I wanted to see what they looked like because it was just all
That's because
in imagination.
The technician came in to do it in the diary room. You can't show the technician.
Oh, I want to see... Why not? You see Dr. Ottoman when he comes in.
Dan was overreacting. He flung his oysters and his steak all over the garden. I did notice that Big Brother had put down like a new bit of carpet grass. Ideally to catch all the food, because Dan was lobbing it everywhere. It was far overshot that.
Yeah, I've put Dan as acting up.
He definitely was.
Jack was getting very upset because there was flies on the food and he was getting very aggy about it.
Yeah, well, they're all over it. It's disgusting.
It was absolutely vile.
I noticed that the women cope better than the men in this task. Did you?
Oh, you know why, don't you?
What, childbirth.
Carpal tunnel also.
Mary was having her prosecco.
Marley had a strawberry daiquiri, shout out to me.
Made you vom the other day.
My birthday celebrations.
That cold went straight to your heart.
Oh, God, it did.
Mitch, because he's a muscular man,
that guy.
got double the shocks because they were going in pairs and there wasn't pair for him, so he had to double up with the old pads.
He can take it, can't he?
Yeah, he can take it all. Ari was enjoying the sparkling water. He said in the diary room he's starting a rumour to point a target on Brenton. This was when Ari started to say that Brenton had used a whole tub of peanut butter in his satay chicken.
Hashtag peanut butter gate.
We like it. About this?
We like a gate, don't we? I liked it. I thought, this is good. I said to Jack, this is good strategy here. About 2 seconds later, it all fell apart.
Yeah, it did. But it was quite cool where I
liked it at the time.
They started to question him, and Ari was like, "Oh, I just overheard it in the kitchen."
Yeah, then they kind of worked backwards.
Who was that? Sid going like, "Where did you hear that from?"
Yeah, who did you hear it from? Who did you hear it from? Who did you hear it from?
Yeah.
And Ari was like, Ari's face. You must like Ari as a character now a bit more.
I do more.
He's like more like his face is just like.
Yeah, I appreciate him more than I did.
Come
on. Christina caught wind of it, and she was like, she goes to Brenton. I was thinking, it's the diary room. Why would he do that? That's the gold of this house. Peanut butter is the gold of the house. And it turned out there was no peanut butter in that recipe at all, wasn't it?
No.
Brenton and Christina were in the kitchen, and this was like the focus on their
the showmance.
I hate the piano music they want to put over Brenton and Christina like it's something magical. Like,
awful,
it's not.
Isn't it?
How many minutes I got left?
Piano music makes me think someone's died. Hold on. Oh no, checking the minutes takes up minutes. 2 minutes 32 seconds.
Brenton crawled into bed with Christina in the night. Did you spot his creepy veiny arms on the
no.
ultraviolet camera, whatever it's called? It was Dear 35. Charlotte told SJ she had a dream about a possum crawling up to her bed. That was actually Brenton.
Oh yeah.
Big Brother asked Christina, "Did you enjoy your first kiss with Brenton? And then, do you have feelings with Brenton for Brenton?" She was like, "I definitely fancy him." She's worried that the others were seen as a power couple, which they did. She then told Ari, "Don't tell Ari." Don't you think?
No, when she did that, I thought, he's not the person. No.
He told her that she needs to stop doing that. No, Christina said he needs to stop kissing her, and Ari said, "No, don't stop," knowing that that's a bad move.
Hold on, can I say something?
Yeah.
Sonia said about peanut butter gate. She does the voiceover. She said, after clearing his name as if he'd murdered someone. I heard that. Carry on.
The Noms challenge was in the basement. It was this balancing on a beam thing where they had to work in pairs to travel a balance beam while holding a wobbly shelf steady. I do not remember what the fuck this is.
I don't either.
Wobbly shelf? What am I talking about?
Dan lost his stack.
Is it the handy challenge? 13 means someone has to sit it out and can't be nominated but will still have a vote, and that was Christina that drew that ball.
Some people put their tongue out when they're concentrating. It's like a hereditary thing.
I used to do that as a kid, but I don't do it anymore.
I think I do it sometimes.
I've got here that Mitch and Marley won. I can't remember what happened.
Me either.
Fucking hell.
I put this is not interesting to watch.
There you go, that's why I've got very few notes on it. Marley said when it comes to nominating in a pair, it has to be fair and it has to be 50-50. We're going to take out Ari. How are you? Ari,
Adriana and Christina they put up. All beginning with A. Hold on, Christina don't begin with A. Forget that.
So that Jess and Dan tried to tell Adriana that she's a safe vote.
Ariadne,
that she's a safe vote. Ari went to the diary room in a huff because he was nominated.
I like it when he goes off in a huff. It's fun.
His plan to avoid eviction is to get rid of Christina. Big Brother said, "Oh, Ari, that's very cold-hearted, even for you."
That's quite ironic considering what's happening now. Christina and Ari and Danny all working together.
The new power alliance.
I like the way it shifts. The alliances are very fluid because of Big Brother's degree pokery, but I enjoy it. That's all right. Carry on.
Oh,
we're doing well.
What the sanctity of the time limit?
Oh, come on.
Okay. He says if he had to throw his best friend under the bus, he will, and he will sleep like a baby tonight. Jess was also
with his lip gloss on.
Jess was also targeting Christina to break up the duo. She understands that she's got herself to blame because she's focused her attention on Brenton. I put victim blaming. Christina points out in the diary room that there are so many power couples in the house. She's there to help her mum to change her family's life, i.e. not find a man. That was Christina's like, I'm not here for that. I didn't come here to make friends.
That's just a coincidence.
And then goes on to the scramble, and she was telling everyone that she's got their back, apparently.
Christina, okay, let's do a bit of little fashion section. Christina was wearing a sexy silk dress. I've got the hots for Christina.
Christina's
quite
got
badly.
some very sort of night, sort of looks like nightwear, but she wears it as daywear.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's very Courtney Love. Mitch was wearing more of those big pattern shirts, donuts, the pineapples.
Yeah, that was his brand.
Like stop. So I started to write down about Sonia's outfits because you said I never pay attention. Then I realised they're so boring. It's always just asymmetric top, pastel colour, and then
a shoulder out here, a chain up around there, a belt there. I've written she had a Gucci belt on. She had a nice blow dry. That's what I've written. Everyone